Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing another dash cam install, but this time we're going to be installing it on my wife's 2025 Honda Civic Sport. So today we're going to be installing the Mangoal dash cam on my wife's car. I actually installed it on my WRX about 4 months ago. It's been running smoothly. I've had no issues with it, and I think it's a great investment for everyone to have a dash cam. The package that we got, it's going to be a front and rear dash cam. The front's going to record in 4K, and then the rear is going to record in 1080p. What's great about this dash cam is it has built-in Wi-Fi, and it also has a free app for you to download, so that way if you ever need to save any clips, you can just open the app and save any clips that you need to. It also has loop recording, which means it'll overwrite the old data once it runs out of storage, so that way you don't have to worry about having to get a new memory card or anything. So it also has what's called G sensor, so if it detects any collision, it will automatically save that video. So let's go ahead and unbox this dash cam and get it installed. As you can tell, Mangoal always has great packaging, so this is going to include everything you need. This is going to be the directions how to install the app, and then some more info in the booklet. This is going to be the adapter for the whole dash cam, and it does come with a micro SD card, which is great. So this is going to be the rear camera, and then this is going to be the front camera. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is take off this cover. They did supply this trim removal tool, so this will be helpful. There's a seam right in the middle, so should be able to just kind of separate this and then take this cover off. Okay, after that, we are going to go ahead and take this trim piece off next. Okay, so the mirror was definitely not supposed to come off, but it came off so easy and it'll pop back on, so if it comes off, don't worry. We can put that back on. So next we're going to take out this housing right here. In their YouTube video, they show that there's going to be 2 screws, but I don't see those anywhere. So I found another YouTube video that says you're just going to have to pull like really hard from this side, and then it should come down. So we're going to go ahead and try that. And just like that, came out. Alright, so there's going to be on the inside, there's going to be a white clip and a blue clip. You'll just go ahead, take that out, and we'll be ready to install the dash cam. Okay, so for the adapter that comes in the kit, you're actually going to install it onto the white clip. So you really didn't have to unclip the blue one, really just the white one. So then you'll plug in the adapter onto the white clip, and then you'll plug this clip back to where the white one initially was. Okay, so as you can see, I got the mirror back on. It was kind of a pain, but what you have to do is you have to push it up, and then you're going to rotate it clockwise or to the right. So then that'll get the mirror back on for you if it falls off. Next, we're going to go ahead and get the front dash cam unit. This is only half of it because it comes apart to help put it back together. But we're going to go ahead and feed these wires up and around the mirror into where the map light used to go. Alright, sorry the lighting isn't the best, but I went ahead and ran the cords through the driver's side little section up there. And then I went ahead and put this trim piece back on, and half of the camera piece is back on. I'm going to go ahead and clip on the other half, but I kind of just wanted to show y'all how I push through these wires over here. I initially had it on the passenger side, but since the camera section is on the left side of how it goes back together, I went ahead and ran it through the driver's side up there. Alright, so we have the front one on. It looks good. We're gonna go ahead and plug in the rear camera right there. There's a little tag that says rear camera. As you can see right here, it says rear camera. So we will plug this into the rear, and then I will have to run the rear wiring all up in the headliner up here, and we'll run that to the back of the car. Alright, quick update. We have the rear camera set up. This is the extra cable that's gonna just be pushed up in here. The last thing I have to do is just plug in this power to this cord right here. Alright, we are all installed. As you can tell from the front, like you can barely tell it's there. Lauren does have a brow, but you can like barely tell that there's a camera there. And that's what I love about this one, is It just looks OEM, and it literally replaces that plastic piece that was there before. So because it is a hatch, I really didn't know what to do because it separates, so the hatch lifts, and it's not like a stationary back window like my car is. So this is what I did for now. So for now, it is run through the passenger side, all the headliner up to here, to where you will have some exposed wire. There's nothing wrong with this. I kind of had to cut a little slit into the headliner just so that the seal could go back down properly, but you really won't notice it. But here's the rear camera, and everything's installed. If you really wanted to, you can probably like run the cord through here somehow and then make it go through this plastic and then come out here. So maybe one day I'll try that, but for now this is my temporary solution for the back camera. In order to see your clips, you're going to need the blue Skycam app, and then you're going to connect to Wi-Fi. So it's super simple. You'll just connect here, enter the password that's in your booklet, and then you will be good to go. As you can see, once I'm connected, I'm able to see this is the rear camera, and then we're going to go ahead and switch it to the front, and you are good to go. Alright, so I showed you all the install. I showed you how to download the app and view your cameras. Let's go for a ride and see how it looks. So this is going to be the front camera. It does film in 4K. As you can see, the picture is super clear. There's also a timestamp on the bottom left with the time and the date, and it also does record audio, which is great. And then this is going to be the rear camera. It does record in 1080p, but still looks great. The line on the screen is just the defroster line. And the rear camera also does record audio, as well as has a timestamp on the bottom right of the screen. That is going to be it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you are interested in the Mangoal dash cam, use code TJShoot for a discount. Like I said, I run the same dash cam on my WRX, and I love it. I love that it's a front and a rear dash cam. I love that it is an OEM look. It's completely plug and play, so if you are not into wiring or don't like to mess with fuses, you do not have to do that with this dash cam. It was the same exact way for my WRX. That's why I love this design, and this company makes a great product. So thanks again for watching, and have a great day.